probably heard it at a restaurant in Copenhagen. It was the first time I met you, remember? So long ago. Nearly 13 years. The waiter insisted on presenting us with a bottle of Dutch gin. I was a real man then. A doctor, building a reputation, yes. And you, a beautiful, penniless young thing, without a care in the world.
On a sack made of 16 years of growing pains, cataclysmic designs adorn static plains. Fortified wounds keep hell beneath our reach, falling in love with phantoms, seeking the truth of the words they preach. Chiseling a precipice from a mound of carcasses, collecting spirits trapped between the veil's rotten stapled lips. The words we speak into a life we breathe, unweave the tangled realities, play yourself and stretch your wings. Gripping a moment that slipped to my mind, drenching the body with acid wash, keeping the haunted locked inside, embrace your ghost and fade to loss. Feed me your god so I can taste the fruit he ate, spit out the rind and bit, chew with his flesh until I digest their faith. Evolve into a flesh and boil the body, introduce it to self, peel off the plastic shit in the past. The road you speak is a similar hell, a vial filled with serpent's nectar used to cast an empty spell, reanimated by flames and the worms spitting out my soul and pelt. You're buried again under blood and skin, God. You rinsed off the gold. Your father left you wandering a maze, son. In the dark, every corner's home. Checked your king with the first move. Your pawns discovered they all had crowns, grinding down the hail of the horse a second before the trumpet sound. Muted by oath, eyes closed to keep a secret. Claim pick apart a demon until you find what you have in common. No
Feed your mind to the precipice, serpents entwined in the exodus.
Leaking a mind to emptiness, filling the void with epithets.
Spilling the wine of the heavenless, devils arrive with a pestilence.
Walking towards the outer limits, don't hold your breath when you make that jump.
Feed your mind to the precipice, serpents entwined in the exodus.
Leaking a mind to emptiness, filling the void with epithets.
Spilling the wine of the heavenless, devils arrive with a pestilence.
Walking towards the outer limits, don't hold your breath when you make that jump.
A king in Xanthus tatters, surrounded by a hypnagogic crown and a hierophantom shrouded, a pyromancer. Psionically voices sound, anointed by Tarmogoyev's cloud. Every corpse destroyed, a source of my fortifying smile. Burial blade, an area gray of tempered decay, an ether of hate weathers away. Precious metal, the embers are faint. The revenant's temple of the perished awaits. A chemical haze envelops its malevolent gaze. The vessel that nestles in its gelid embrace threshes the essence from the flesh that creates the faint haunt of an obscure hymn. A face warped with a world shape, a world's waist raised by an immortal with Durga's limbs. In a golden cloak and a mask of Nihilith. In the quiet, the Obirith motion silence. All are frozen in a flash of cold. What unfolds is the dystopic abode of Araya, a ghost of no throne. He rests on a bed of angels strewn. Above his head a sable moan. After death no savior looms, only the vacant chamber of this vagrant's tomb. A phantom in lamplight with vorpal eyes. His robes as light as his immortal stride. Afloat as Ouroboros spirals above his orbit sight. An eyeless stare, a stare of death despair. On the edge of Nair, the vestige of breathless air. His endlessness in the desert snare. The lair of that with no complexion, surrounded by distortion. Ether riddled with tsunami wasted architecture. Penance will be paid by the essence in your veins, lest you wish to bathe in the wave of perdition's flame.